I'm gonna go through that. There, boom, we recording. All right, so lot size. This is critical for your risk management and for you to generate that kind of money. So on the 12K, I told y'all I had it at a 0.1, but what if you ain't got 12K? Well, then you ain't gonna be doing 0.1. You're gonna be doing 0.01. Right. Okay, you gotta divide that. All right, now I'm telling y'all the settings and I'm posting the results and your drawdown because it's important, right? So on a 12.5K account, which is 12,500, I'm telling y'all that at a 0.1 lot size and a max drawdown of like 8% today, I made $800.
Really? Are you serious?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's that Philly move right there. That's that Philly move. That's what I'm talking about.
You gotta look at my post. I just posted it. And I did it in an hour, y'all.
What?
8:45. You said 8 minutes.
No, that was earlier this week.
Oh, wait.
Wind that back. We'll wind that all the way back. You said what?
Okay, here, let me help y'all out for a second here. Let me go into pause this. Hold on, let me pause this. Let me stop that because these are active trades in that account. Let me say, hold on, let me make sure what I'm going to do. I need that one to keep going. This one gonna keep going. It's gonna close out because NASDAQ's going up. Just in case y'all don't know today, it's going up. Because I got my Fibonacci. I'm going to tell y'all too, I do Fibonacci in order to confirm all this. I don't be messing around. So let me go into the demo. We're going to go into that one. I'm going to show y'all. Stop playing. All right, boom. Y'all see that? That's that account I just posted. All right.
Right.
So now it's being stupid. So let me put NASDAQ on here because it's want to act like it don't want to see nothing. And show all. Where's my NASDAQ? Where's my U100? US Tech, my bad. Different broker, different name. All right, cool. Now, let me get rid of, that's why I did that, because that don't count on this broker. All right, so let's go. This is how I put NASDAQ in here. I mean, the variable on here. I'm going to walk y'all through. Boom, here we go. Math, because I'm in the USA, so those of y'all that's not in the US, you ain't got to go through the mess I got to go through. Approving stuff. All right, boom. Initial lot size, 0.1. That's what I did. Trade interval, 1,000. It says in pips, but I'm running an index. Index don't go in pips, they go by points, okay? 1,000 pips is a $10 move in on the index, okay? So y'all heard that? That's why I said when I be saying I make 75 pips in a week, I only need one trade off an index to make my 75 pips, right? That's where that comes from. So 1,000 pips, $10 move is my interval. This is very similar to Alexander. All this is your range. That's what this field is. So those of us who've used Alexander and Einstein, it's just your range intervals. So every time I need to go up in incremental in size because price went against me, 1,000 pips, I'm going to have, that's my new level. Okay. So all of us that had Einstein and Alexander, that's my level. Every $10. Okay. The only thing is this does not change. I don't have a range multiplier. Okay. It's just going to be every $10. Okay. Just letting y'all know that. Max open trades 10, boom. Anticipated market type. I went over these settings earlier, but I'm gonna go over them again. Don't leave it at sideways if this ain't a sideways market. All right, you got to know what type of market this asset is in. And I gotta say, I'm focused on indices right now because they make me more money.
Real talk.
I don't care about EU, Euro, USD no more. I don't give a crap about that. What I care about them for? They're not making me no money. 20 pips on that thing ain't nothing compared to a $2 move on NASDAQ. You see what I'm saying? So you got to know your market type. This is how you figure out what your market type is, because I went through this before, but I'm going to tell you, I use an indicator. Real quick and simple. Indicator. This one right here. Average Directional Movement Index. You want to know how I found that thing? I Googled it.
Nah.
I Googled it. Everything I do is I Google university things, YouTube University. All I did was typed in, how do I determine a trending versus ranging market. That's what sideways means. Sideways mean ranging.
Right.
So I said, because I ain't know. If I'm looking at this, I could tell this is a trend, but I ain't trying to sit here and figure this out. Look at that W, by the way, y'all. Y'all see that W?
Yep, and it's beautiful.
Yep.
I mean, you go right on up, right?
Yep. You see this divergence right here?
Mm-hmm.
See, this is a wick, right? So this W ain't really complete yet, y'all.
Man,
that's why I said NASDAQ going up.
Keep going up, yeah.
Exactly. But this is the indicator right here. I just use default because that's what they said online. I was like, all right, cool. Default. Now, what I got, when you pay attention to what Desan said in the training on AP Academy, because this is his bot, right? Who gonna know better than him? He said he goes to the weekly. When you look at them videos, he showed y'all he was on a weekly chart to figure out what was going on with an asset. I don't know why this thing is tripping, but it's so far over here. I don't know why it's doing that. But, you know, no, candle. Oh, okay. I don't have a lot here. It might be this broker. Okay. But data. All right. But now, so here's that index. He said he's on a weekly. That's why I'm on a weekly chart. And here, 25 and above means it's trending. 25 and below means it's ranging. So since he was on the weekly in his trading view to determine whether something was ranging or trending, I said, okay, put it on the weekly and look at the number. It's at 54. We trending. You can clearly see it's trending.
Right.
But that number was just really easy. And that works on any pair. Currency, metal, it don't matter. Somebody asked me why I'm not trading gold right now. You want to know why? Because gold is ranging right now. It's not actually trending. It's going into a ranging mode. It's consolidating, and there's going to be a breakout. So that's why
I was just about to ask you if that's what they'd be trading on in his breakouts.
Yeah. So I'm actually more of a trend trader because I follow the money. So I don't like ranging sideways markets because I can't make no money in it very well. But that's it. So ADX, and then if you want to look at it, you go down to the daily. See how it's above 25 on the daily. So if you're trading an asset every day, this is barely over trending. So this is telling me that either NASDAQ is getting ready to consolidate again for another breakout, or it's just slowing down, kind of like in a retrace, and then going to continue forward. I can't predict the market, but that's what that number is telling me. And as you go into lower time frames, you can see this is trending during the 4 hour, boom, boom, boom. And I'm going to tell you this is important because depending on the time frame that you trade in, when you want to use the Fibonacci strategy, retracement strategy, which is what I'm about to show y'all with how I use Veribull, this is important. That strategy only works on a trending asset. You can't do a Fibonacci retracement on a ranging asset. What's there to retrace? It ain't trending.
Ain't trending, that's right. Yeah, Fibonacci's is huge for us for equities, man. I'm surprised you didn't bang it on that fib, man. That fib is where it's at.
I know.
When that thing hit that golden mean, it's over. It's a wrap.
Over. Look, 61.8 is the number.
That's it. After that, it's over. Game over.
It is game. And guess what? Guess who hit 61.8 the other day? NASDAQ. I'm gonna show y'all. So I'm gonna get rid of it because I don't as soon as I determine what kind of market it is, I get it off. I try and keep my charts clean. I don't like a lot of stuff on my charts. So now let me put Veribull back on there because I had to get out of there. Boom. One. I keep this in mind. 1,000. Y'all can copy these studies if you want to, but do it in demo. And like I said, if you ain't got a 12.5K account, then because I try to demo the way I go live. Okay, that's the key too. Don't go demo on a 50K account if you're not going live with 50K.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because otherwise the numbers are going to be skewed for you. Okay, so I plan on going live with 12.5K, but because I could divide by 10, the numbers still apply for a $1,250 account. Okay, these settings still apply, just divide everything by 10. Other than that, I would not trade this bot, and even the developer says 1,000 minimum. That's facts. I wouldn't even trade that. If you try and put 500 in here, your account's blown. I'm just letting you know that right now. So I forgot to check that. All right, boom. 50%, I don't care, I'm in demo, but normally when I'm going live, it's not supposed to go over 30%. 20 to 30% is what I'm keeping up. I don't even like 20%, but I'm trying to let things breathe because it's the EA.
Yep.
You know, manually though, if I'm over 10%, I have a problem. So, but weekly profits. So now y'all saw I hit 2 grand already. So if I turn it on, it's not going to do anything. So let me just move that up to 2,500. And I'll do it in cash. Now that's one thing that's different than Alexander too, because you have the ability to specify an actual cash amount. That's nice. Now, target profit. I was not using this in the beginning when I was doing Veribull until I seen other people doing it. And when Desan went over it in one of his videos, I said, oh, this field is lit, y'all. That's how I'm making my money. I'm using this target profit, and this is all I'm doing. 50, 100. Each time I put this in here, this is for every level that it goes against me. That's how much money I wanted to make net profit. Okay. And I'm going by $50 because why? I'm only trying to catch $5 moves. That's it. I'm not going no higher than that. Plus, I'm trying to have a reasonable target profit depending on my level. Here's the thing. Every $10, which is $50, because I'm at a 0.1 with this broker, by the way, that is actually not with this broker. This broker might be a little bit different than my other one. Yeah, it might take a little longer. Okay, so here's the thing. I'm gonna sidetrack on that for a second. Brokers. This broker, Lucror, LCMFX, depending on their profit calculation, your profit is going to be different from mine. So like in my other broker, a $5 move is $50. On this broker, a $5 move could be $25. So each broker's profit calculation is different, and you have to check that. I'll show y'all how to check it. But now that I just said that, I'm at a 0.1. I need to change my numbers. Even though I left it, I'm gonna leave it there actually, because these were the settings I had. All right, boom, that's it. And I'm gonna get enable notifications. Get in there. All right, boom, that's it. Those are the settings. All right, so hit OK. Yeah, it's gonna yell at you. Auto trading disabled. Of course it is, because I changed it. Boom. Turn it on. All right, we looking for $100. Let's go. So here's a couple of things with this. I'm gonna make sure it's going. It created something for me, so I'm good. I'm gonna come in here. Let's approve it. And let's just see what it do. And I'm gonna tell y'all again. I'm gonna show y'all what I'm talking about. So it's in a buy. All right. So now here's the first thing I did. I did not take this right off the bat when it came up. It said it was a buy. I need to check and make sure I agree with what this bot is telling me.
Correct.
You know what I mean? This bot is telling me I need to put myself in a buy. Okay, how do I know that the bot is correct? What if that trend wasn't even a trend anymore? What if it wasn't an uptrend? What if we were in this part of the W? That's a downtrend for a couple of days. If the bot gave me a signal telling me something, you need to do a buy, when it started looking like this, that's a decline. You know? And then if it does it again, that's a support ticket. Okay.
Correct.
You don't just accept what the bot is telling you. You need to have some other information. Now, I know everybody is trying to do the things the easy way. We trying to get these bucks so we can make this money, and we don't want to do all this thought process, right? Well, I'm gonna tell y'all that thought process is why I was able to do $800 today. Without that thought process, you ain't gonna be able to do that. Okay, so you can't. In my way of trading, you can't just accept what the bot tells you. You have to confirm it. And I say this all the time, because of us in the US, because we have to approve this stuff, because you have to have human interaction, you must continue that human interaction with the EA in order to ensure that you are successful in trading with it. Unfortunately. I mean, that's just logic. You can't just accept it and then think it's going to go and do it what it needs to do. You got to watch it. Now, depending on what type of trader you are, I'm very anal, so I need to make sure this thing is in and out. Plus, I have a short time frame. Y'all might not be like me. I'm just giving y'all some tips on what you need to look out for. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and approve it because yes, I already said we're going in a buy. All right. So it approved it, and we at a 0.1, and we'll see when it pops up in here if I'm in at a good time. All right. So boom, there it go. I'm in profit already, y'all. Let me hit my, and what time is it? It's 11 o'clock. Oh, this is golden hour right now. It's golden hour. We're going to see if it hit that 50 and then get out. And I said golden hour, and you know, I ain't even trading gold, y'all.
Can you do it on the S&P 500 as well?
Yeah, you could do it on S&P, but you know what? S&P moves slower than NASDAQ. So a $10 move on NASDAQ might be $2 on S&P 500, which is okay. But because NASDAQ moves so fast, that's why I use the bot to trade this, and I'll trade S&P manually. It's a little slower for me, but
yeah,
that's the only reason why. But here you go. So that's that, right? So it's gone and we cool. Now, let me show y'all Fibonacci why I was comfortable with this, okay? So let me jump over here. This is that other account that I had started with y'all with, all right? So this is Fibonacci. This is how I utilize Fibonacci to ensure that I was cool with what Veribull was telling me. I'm just giving y'all straight up. So let me clean up my chart a little bit. Let's get rid of this trend strength. I don't care right now. RSI, I don't care. All right, boom. So this is Fibonacci. These numbers right here, y'all should know that. If y'all don't know about it, you need to Google it. You need to learn Fibonacci because you could be golden with that. Manually trading. This is what I use manually trading now. I have these indicators on here. I got MA cross. I've been trading for 4 years. MA cross was my bread and butter strategy for 4 years until I learned about Fibonacci. I just learned about Fibonacci last month. Okay. And a lot of the things I've been posting, like the other people and stuff like that, my manual trading, it's crazy how beautiful this thing is. This 61.8, that's what Pablo has mentioned earlier. We talking about that. That is a crucial Fibonacci level line on for retracement. When a price hits this line, retracement, take your trade and go. Every single time, y'all. I'm gonna show y'all how to draw this. Now, and also I'm on NASDAQ, as you can see, right? I'm on NASDAQ. Yeah. So NASDAQ, I drew the retracement because we on an uptrend. You see the W, y'all. You see the W. Okay. You see this exhausted line right here, this nasty looking wick. That the W is not complete. A W is only complete when that candle closes back up there. Since it ain't closed, it ain't done. So that right there, just looking at the candlesticks tells you NASDAQ's going back up. This crap right here was all that bad press that's been happening in the past couple of days. That's all that was. And you want to know what that bad press was doing? All that did was just driving the price down. Why? So you could hit this 61.8 level, right? And then look what happened. It touched it, and then it went right back up again, okay? And closed, all right? And what happened the next day? Boom.
Open higher.
Where's it going now? Boom. This thing going all the way back up. So if y'all could do that in demo, you don't have to take my trade signal. That's a straight up trade signal for y'all. Go ahead and put that in demo and tell me later on, tomorrow or Monday, was I right or wrong?
We're about to do it right now.
Go put that trade on there. Put that trade. You know what? I'm gonna tell y'all right now. Put y'all trade on here at this 23.6 level. Because I'm gonna show y'all how to draw it. And then y'all go ahead and put it on that level. I'm not gonna show y'all the price right now because I want y'all to do it. And then you send me your screenshot and you tell me what the price is right here. And you're gonna put a buy stop on that. You tell me if you did it. So that way I'll know that you actually drew it. Okay. Now, so here we go. And this is all gonna come back to Veribull. So hold on. I'm gonna get rid of that and I'm gonna redraw this for you. So insert Fibonacci, and I'm in MT4 right now. This is here. You can do this in TradingView. You can do it in Thinkorswim. Whatever charting platform you want to do, you can do it in there. Okay. But here we go. Fibonacci retracement. I first started using the expansion. I actually don't like the expansion. I like retracement. So that's what we're doing. Since this is an uptrend, you're going to start at the lowest low. Boom, right there. Okay. And then take it up to the highest high. Right there. I did that real quick. That's all you need to do. Now, these levels, you can Google these levels because you probably have to put these extra levels in here because usually 61.8, 0, and another 61 point is all you usually get on this. But you can just Google to put these on here, or you could just copy the screen or follow the recording later on, and you can see the levels and put them in there. But that's all I did. Draw it from right to here to here. Now, with that information, I can clearly see that it came up, it exhausted, and it retraced back down. It came all the way back down to the 61.8. I am very confident that NASDAQ is going to be in a buy until it comes all the way back up here to the 0. So when Veribull, okay, so when oh snap, I made my money, y'all. I got profit waiting for me. Hold up. Let me go accept this trade.
No, that's right. Get that money.
You know, hold on. Let me make that. Let me get this. As long as this thing keeps saying buy, we're going to keep accepting. And it actually just finished at 11:05 and it's 11:06. We good. That was only a minute. All right. So with that being said, I confirmed that the trend is going to be up. Yeah, Veribull, go ahead and put that on there. We good. I know you're going to be good for quite a while until you get back at least to this 0. So utilizing Fibonacci, I was able to confirm that Veribull was on the correct trend. And also, I'm more confident that it's going to be a strong trend back. If Veribull would have gave me a sell, I would have declined it. Okay. And then if it gave me another sell after that, I would think something's wrong with the buy because my knowledge is telling me it should be a buy. And you could get more confident in your knowledge and trading to be able to combat a buy. And that right there would be a support ticket from me if it did that. Now, I can tell you, if you switched it to a sideways market, because I tested this, it was going to actually throw you a sell. But this is not a sideways market. So you have to do a couple of things with Veribull. You need to, 1, confirm what type of market you in. 2, you need to confirm the trend. Just because you put trending don't mean that you know whether you're going up or down. You need to know which one is what trend you're in overall to confirm that Veribull's doing the right thing. And then you just keep it moving. Now, that's all it was with Veribull. That's all I did. And I specifically used those settings. Then I did, there you go. I specifically have these settings. Now see, look at that drawdown, okay? Now if you try and come to me, tell my son I got $100 and I want to trade NASDAQ with Veribull, that's the kind of drawdown you're looking at. Just know that your account gonna get wiped. Ain't no way you could do that. See now, okay. Now, you saw how price went against me because I had like $10 in here, right? That's why I got another level, okay? With that next level, because I'm in incremental size, it increased my lot size. That is what increases your drawdown. The more levels you have, the higher your lot size, the bigger your drawdown. You're not going to be able to get out of drawdown. However, and this is that form of hedging, which is like another form of like the martingale strategy that y'all probably heard of. This is kind of how that works. So you got to be willing to accept this drawdown. Now, here's the bug that Veribull has that maybe some of y'all haven't caught. It says my target profit is $50. Right. That $50 is only for if I had one level. This thing should be saying 100. So to get around it, because I already submitted a ticket on it and they haven't fixed it yet, as y'all can very well see. To get around it, you got to go into the bot, hit properties, and just hit OK. See, second level, $100. Hit OK. Boom. Now it's $100. Okay. So that's the other thing. I'm able to.
When do you do that? When it takes the second trade?
Yeah, so when it takes the next trade.
You got to go into the bot and do that.
Yep.
But that's only if it doesn't do it on its own.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
So it's a bug right now. It's an outstanding bug in the bot until they fix it.
Every time you get a notification, you need to do that if it doesn't do it itself.
Every time I get a new level.
A new level.
Yeah. So I'm not going to get another level until it comes down another $10, $15.
So you wouldn't get any more notifications until that next level, or you might get notifications prior to?
I'm not going to get any more new notifications until all these trades close. I'm just,
Okay.
just when I get a new level, I know because I've seen the bug, I got to go in here and do that process that I just showed you.
Okay. So you're just gonna be back and forth checking it to verify.
Yes,
Because you know the bug.
yeah, because I know I found that bug. And
Now, how do we know if it's a new level? Is that the lot size?
yeah, when you have more than one trade.
Okay.
Because you really should only have one trade on per asset that you trade in.
Per asset. Right.
Now look at that, y'all. Y'all see that? Don't come to me talking about son, you got $100. Don't come to me with $500 and tell me you're gonna trade this bot on NASDAQ. You're not gonna do this.
Give the donations to the market.
You know what I mean?
Thank you so much. I hope y'all have a great day.
Oh, you as well.
Jackie,
Yeah.
I have questions about
Another level, y'all. Go for it.
I have questions about Gearbox though. Can you answer any of those questions for me?
I have not traded with Gearbox yet. I'm sorry. But
That's no problem. I'm just curious.
But I have seen the data on Gearbox. I can't even put it on a trade for you because I'm in the middle of the week. Dang, see that?
Right,
Look,
right.
I got another level. You see that? Ah. So this is what I had to do. You know what I mean? Now it's at 200 every time. And then you see that drawdown? Whew, that's a lot. And I told y'all my drawdown on how much I'm in this account now, 15 grand. And that thing was like 8%, 15 grand, 8%. That's a little, almost 2 grand, I think, close. So you gotta have the money to trade NASDAQ, just letting y'all know. But anyway, on Gearbox, what I did see from what I know and the data that I saw, Gearbox actually automated one of the ways that I was mirror trading Alexander. So for instance, when I was posting about Alexander doing mirror trading levels, when I saw, and I trade off of the daily chart, when I saw a level 5 trade generated from off of Alexander, I would take that trade, everything that it said, the price and the start and stop loss, and do that manually. And because I saw that level 5 trades off the daily, off of those currency pairs, went into profit at 30 pips within 24 hours. So I was a lot more confident to go ahead and put a $5 lot size on that trade and make that money off of that 30 pips, because every 24 hours it went into profit. So Gearbox actually automates that. So, and he has additional settings and stuff like that, but basically whatever level you're in, it should go into profit. Now, whether it does it 24 hours, I don't know, because he has a bunch of pairs that I never traded before. But I was using the basic Alexander pairs to get that information, and I was doing that on gold and oil too. So that's all I know about Gearbox. But the benefit though is that when I was in Alexander, I had to sit in drawdown to make that level 5 trade. With Gearbox, I ain't even got to deal with that drawdown. I just gotta, as soon as it hits that level 5, it just takes the trade, which is good. It's just how long does it take to make that level 5 trade is the question. Because when I'm doing with Alexander, level 5 trades came up like maybe 2-3 times a month.
That's right. That's a fact. That's a fact.
So when and that was me trading my favorite pair, like say Aussie yen. Okay. So if I know Aussie yen, and Aussie yen's a slow moving pair, so that's also another thing. If Aussie yen takes 2 or 3 times a month to generate a level 5 trade, for me to only make like $150 per trade,
worth it.
Is that worth it?
That's only worth it if you compound it like by 10 or something. Like
exactly.
That don't make no sense if you're only putting in 2 or 3 trades, like a couple. That's like breaking even when you're putting your money in your account.
Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. Like when people want to do like $250 and stuff like that, I get it. I see it. And maybe that's why he has like 24 pairs that y'all could trade. And he has all these sniper settings and stuff like that. And if you're running all of them, and so he's able to give y'all more of a benefit of value, so you could trade more pairs with less drawdown. However, I'm talking about me. I only care about indices, metals, and commodities. all I care about. Oh, did it? That's nice. And I did not trade oil today. I should have. So because I care about those would be the things that I would focus on Gearbox to see if it can maintain that. So the original plan when I was doing level 5, I would just go ahead and put that on oil, and I would have to test Gearbox and say, okay, every time you get a level 5 trade, how long does it take to generate, and how long does it take to go into profit? Now, being a level 5 trade, which is what Gearbox is doing. How many trades I have on here? Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5. And this should be 250. Hold up. See how frustrating that is, y'all? I'm going through this mess for y'all.
That's crazy, man. That could be annoying.
Very much so. The thing with Gearbox on that level 5 is that level 5 is determined based on your range. Okay, so we're going back to that range again, the pips. How many pips against you before a new ghost trade is created? That's a new level. So depending on your settings, you could hit a level 5 in one day, actually. If you put it so that every time it goes 10 pips against you or something like that. You could probably hit a level 5 in one day, but is that level 5 going to complete in 24 hours is the question. Or is it going to sit there and you actually have to go to a level 7 or 8 in order to complete in 24 hours? You see what I mean? So that's the other thing with Gearbox is like, just because I said level 5, I have specific settings in Alexander to generate those trades. And I was trading Alexander for such a long time and testing it and analyzing my trades every week. That's how I was able to say with these pip ranges or at this account size on this asset, level 5, 30 pip, take profit in 24 hours. It took me 3 months to get to that, you know. Now Gearbox I could probably do it no problem. Is it the same now? I don't know. So it's gonna probably take me another month to demo test it. But I know you probably was like, that is way too much information on Gearbox, and that wasn't even my question. But hopefully that helps.
That's the exact opposite of what I was thinking, because just like you've incorporated Forex and these EAs into your life, and you're literally that's like a dream for me. So I need all the information so I know that I'm making the best educated decision when I decide to invest in this stuff and actually put money on it. Because I've been in trading, like you say, you've been trading 4 years, but you've been trading and actually making consistent profits. I've been in trading and I've been scammed like 4 times. I've been in all kinds of situations where it's like they're more focused on the recruitment as opposed to actually training people to trade and consistently win, trade, and grow and all of that. So like this is the epitome of what I've been searching for 4 years. So like,
wow,
yeah, like I'm good.
That's
like we should
awesome.
talk and talk and talk, and I'm gonna soak it up like a sponge in the ocean. Like I'm just good. Like keep talking. You know what I mean? The only thing that's gonna stop me right now is the fact that I got to take my fiance out on the road. But other than that, I would have let you talk all day.
That's cool. I'm glad. I appreciate it. I'm glad because I'm just sharing knowledge that I had to come up. I found, and you ain't got
They
to pay
golden
me.
nuggets.
I appreciate that. You know what? Like I said, I started off. I ain't had none of this. I'm sitting here, Google University, YouTube University.
What's
Just,
crazy to me is like you only just learned about Fibonacci a month ago, and you're already using it to make money. Like I've been using Fibonacci for years, and because of different variables, things that people did not tell me about it, I didn't know that I was using it incorrectly, or I was using it at the wrong time within the trade, or you know what I mean? Like, or if like the currency pair is completely consolidated, and I'm trying to figure out why it's not, correlating with the levels and all of this, and it's like it took me a long time to get to the point where I'm like, okay, this is how you're supposed to use fibs. And it's funny because it was through the training with the Pipology and Loso and those guys that I learned it. And that was literally like 2 months ago. So I fully get you.
I'm gonna tell you something, Jack. I'm sitting here watching this. I'm watching this balance. That thing went from 500 down to 193.
Yep.
It was almost at 600.
Yep.
That thing is crazy, man.
NASDAQ ain't no joke.
Hell
it's
no.
not for the faint of heart. For real.
No, not at all.
This
Not
ain't
at
for.
all.
The same for y'all. If that number scare you, don't do NASDAQ. The same the thing that I've been talking about, and this call is being recorded for y'all who will have to drop off. But the same techniques that I just said on here applies to anything. It applies to currency pairs. It applies to anything, gold, whatever. It's just you just gotta use it and make sure your account is according to it. Now, for instance, I was trading gold earlier this week, and I told y'all yesterday I closed a $500 drawdown on gold, and I still made, what was that yesterday I made, y'all? I think I posted like another $800 or something yesterday. And I had that was net profit. So technically I made $1,300, but I had to close the gold because I wasn't trying to wait for it.
That's the one that I was asking about, because I was trying to figure out how is it that she got like a whole, that says 1,300 down low though. That don't make, what?
Oh yeah, no. So we on Thursday. I did not trade on Tuesday because we didn't get no notifications because that issue was happening. Monday is the day where I did $800 in 8 minutes because it turned on at like 11 something because we weren't getting no notifications all day, and it turned on like 11 something, and then NASDAQ just went on a roll, right? So that was 808 minutes. Tuesday I didn't do anything because we ain't had no notifications until like 2 something in the afternoon, and I don't trade this in the afternoon. So that's the other thing, y'all. I only trade this around market open, which the stock market opens at 9:30 in the morning Eastern time.
Right.
Okay.
Hey, I'm gonna catch the recording. Y'all have a great day. All right.
All right. Take care.
All right.
I trade this from like 9:30 in the morning to noon or 1 o'clock, depending on if I'm still in drawdown or something like that. I actually jumped in the day at 8:45 because the W ain't done. I want to jump in there and make some money, So that's the only reason why I jumped in earlier. But I usually only trade this from like 9:30, and 11 a.m. is actually better. Anything after that, you kind of asking for drawdown. So that's why I say I'm trying to make sure I make my money as quickly as possible and get the heck out. I ain't trying to go for no $2,000 in a day. What for? And I'm only showing y'all 800 and 500 in a day. Remember, I'm only going for 500 in a week. Minimum. That's it. I'm not doing 500 in a day. I'm doing 500 a week off of like a 10K account, right? Because usually you got 10K sitting in your 401K or your 403B or your IRA, right? You got money sitting in there, right? Some of y'all, your 401K, you probably got to do a loan against it or whatever to get it out. But what I'm saying is you got money to sit in there, and all you're going to try and do is grow it, right? So you could take a 10K account and have $2,000 a month, passive income. I was just trying to show y'all it could be done any day of the week, but the goal is to do it in one day. One day. That's it. You don't need to trade every day, because I guarantee you sitting here with this drawdown, you don't need that. I did that. What did I tell y'all? 808 minutes on a Monday. And I'm done for the week. How many of y'all want to live life like that?
Real talk.
You know what I'm saying? You don't need to do $800 a day. What you do is you do it per week. And as your account grows, you increase your lot size. So now the next week, your account has just moved up $800. Take $400 for yourself and go do what you need to do, pay your bills or whatever. Now your account's up $400. Keep the same lot size or move your lot size up like by half. As long as your account can handle the drawdown, you should be fine. But that's how you make money in trading. You don't make money in trading by trading every single day. You make money in trading by making sure your lot size and your risk management, meaning your drawdown, is appropriate for your size account. I was just trying to show y'all that it could be done any day of the week. But each day of the week, I'm telling y'all what the drawdown is. So yesterday, drawdown was 15%. Today, it was only 8%. I think I'd rather trade today than yesterday. If that's the kind of drawdown I'm gonna get on a Wednesday. And mind you, there wasn't even very much news going on. And it was like that. But there was fundamental news going on. So not just basic scheduled news. People were talking mess about NASDAQ yesterday, talking about oh, it's dropping, Dow Jones going up, blah, blah, blah. All that information affects your markets and what you trading. So you must always be aware of the financial news going on. Otherwise, how can you say that you actually trading? You just turned the bot on and just trying to see if it's going to make you money. You gambling when you do that.
That's it. Gotta know them catalyst reports. Gotta know it.
Yeah, look at that drawdown. Whoo. See, it's 11:30. People getting ready to go to lunch. London session getting ready to drop off. That drawdown is going to go high. That's why I don't trade past noon. If I get out of this, I'm not accepting no more trades once these things are done.
So you're saying 9 to about 10:30 to do it on the NASDAQ?
Yeah, that's the optimal time. The 10 o'clock hour seems to be hitting it very well lately.
Yeah, I typically in equities, we typically do from 9:30 to 11:30. We try to be out by lunch.
Yep.
And then we'll try, depending on what's happening in the market, if we get some catalyst reports, we'll come back in around about 2, trade the power hour, and then we're out. But most of the time, we're hitting our daily quota by 11:30. We try to get out before lunch because there's not a lot of volatility in the market. People going to lunch.
Alexa, turn on lamp.
Yeah. Oh, no,
Okay.
you're talking about something else. I'm glad you're here for that because so everything I've been saying about NASDAQ is correct then? Is that what you're telling me?
Yeah. We typically try to be out by lunch.
Okay. Yeah, exactly. And that's only NASDAQ, y'all, by the way. I mean, the equities, when indices. Here's another tidbit. I trade NADEX, which is binary options as well. I'm not going to get into that right now. I'm just going to give you a little bit of information where I'm coming from. Reason why the same thing, gold on that actually stops trading at 130. Actually, if you look at CME, the final report actually comes out, I believe, at 130. Does that sound right? Y'all know what I'm talking about? Let me look it up. Let me help y'all out for a second. Go here. I'm gonna show y'all something. This right here, my crude oil. This is all gonna come into why I trade what I trade with these EAs and the terms that I'm telling y'all. This all correlates together. So I don't just willy-nilly pick, an asset and say, oh, that looks good, let me just trade that. No, I do research at night after the day is done. I trade all day, every day, live and demo. Unfortunately, like my mind always is speaking and trading. My husband thinks I'm crazy sometimes, but but that's how serious I am about this. Now, this is futures data, okay? The reason why I'm in futures data is because the broker is using futures prices. This broker, Lucor, is not exactly futures because that price isn't the same, but this is. So I just wanted to throw that. Am I in the negative there? Oh, no. Okay. I'm doing the pawn rook strategy on this right here. So I was like, wait a minute, that better not have been negative. But let me get y'all, this is futures data. This is crude oil. You want to know, I'm always in oil. I love trading oil. Oil was tripping over the summer. Now oil's back on track. So me and oil are going to be talking a lot more. But we're going to go, this is CME group, okay? Now, gold. Yes, I want to do gold. This is why I don't trade gold after 1 o'clock on anything. Not manually, not in a bot, nothing like that. Where is my settlements? That's what I'm looking for. Hold up. No, gold futures. And I don't know where my settlements are. Wait a minute. Dang it. Sorry, y'all. Hold up. I'm trying to find it because I need y'all to be able to see what I'm talking about. Metals. Boom. There we go. I was in the wrong section. All right. So the point of this is this based on the asset that you're trading, you should know what market is affecting it. Okay. So if you're trading NASDAQ, you know that NASDAQ is an index. Companies are all in that stock market, right? So the reason why I picked 9 a.m. to 9:30, and Pablo already mentioned it, is because stock market opens at 9:30. So you have all the volatility and the volume happening on NASDAQ, on S&P 500, Russell 2000, Wall Street, Dow Jones. those are all popping after 9:30. And that's the time when you want to jump in. Why? Because that's where the money is. So you got to follow the money. Make sure that you in there with volume and momentum. If you try to trade those during the Asian session, you got to have a strategy to be able to combat that slowness. Oh, Lord have mercy. This thing want to act like it don't want to bring it up. Oh, my bad, y'all. I thought it was going to come up, but it looks like my internet's tripping. But anyway, the point is, what I was trying to show y'all is on here, when you get to settlements, it tells you a time when they finalize settlements. And on metals, those get finalized at 1:30 p.m. Eastern time. Okay, so this is what I was looking for, but I have it on crude oils because that's my favorite, because I look at this every day actually. So crude oil settlements actually generate at about 2:30 p.m. So that's why I don't trade. Yeah, see, here's a final on Wednesday. Every time these finals, those get generated about 2 o'clock, 2:30 p.m. on oil. So if I'm trading oil in an EA, or if I'm trading it manually, I feel I'm not going to have as much volume going on to move the money the way I needed to move price the way I needed to trade it, because everybody getting out and they don't care no more. That's why. So unless you got a strategy that can be able to combat that time frame, then I just figured I turned the bot off. That's why I turned the bot off. And the same thing happens with metals. It's about 1:30 for metals. And oil and commodities, I said, it's 2:30. And then Wall Street and everything 4:15. Right? That's when the stock market closes, right? So but with the indices, Wall Street and NASDAQ and all of them, you want to catch that volume of volatility. You want to know why that 9 to noon, especially because it's overlapping with London sessions still at that time. And where are all the banks in the world located? Majority of them are located in the US and in Europe.
Europe, that's right.
That's why you have all that volatility. That's why you have all that volume. That's why that's so much money being moved, because you got 2 trading sessions overlapping. That's why that time is crucial to make all your money for the day, which is why people get into drawdown when they want to try and run this thing after like 1 o'clock or something. You're going to be sitting there for a while. Or, which is why the Asian session is a problem for some people. Asian session is normally a consolidation session. It's to set up for what's getting ready to break out and happen during London session. Okay, so in London session, Europe session, same thing, because there's 2. One, the German one opens first and then London opens. And y'all need to know this information so y'all know when to trade. Now, when I used to work a full-time job, I could only trade the Asian session, which is why my favorite pair is Aussie yen, because I can only deal with the Aussie yen pairs, right? Now, what did I do in order to combat the slowness of the Asian session? Guess what? You start trading off the daily. Consolidation happens. I started trading off the daily. When I got an MA cross off the daily, what I do, put my trade on, go to sleep, wake up in profit. That's it. When you get more time, as I built that account and I started using bots that will help me, because I'm a software tester too, you know, that was my career for like 15 years. So that's another reason why I'm so detailed when I'm testing a bot. I might be in demo, but I know I'm doing all this, so I know when I go live, I'm going to knock it out the park. That's why I take my time in demo. That's why y'all should take your time in demo. You know, you might be able to copy my settings and stuff, but that don't necessarily mean that this is comfortable for y'all. This is how I trade. You got to make sure it's comfortable for you. Because I can tell y'all right now, there's a lot of people that's squeamish about this $1,000 drawdown. You know what I mean? And what did I tell y'all about $100 coming in here? White, 500 white, 1K white. Okay? But if you using these current settings, if you divide by 10, you still be all right if you had 1K. Okay, you would just be at a $100 drawdown. You know what I mean? So anyway, I know I talked a lot, but I felt like I needed to put all that out there about how I'm using Veribull and then connect that with other information, you know. And I can tell you right now, I didn't give a day. I did not care about any U.S. news that was happening just now either, by the way. You didn't see me go there. I didn't care. Why would I care? because I know a lot of times the bots that we use, we want to turn it off and on for news. But guess what? In this instance, if you learn price action and candlestick pattern, all news would do for you is help you finish that W. That's what news would do. So the only thing that this thing could possibly say to make NASDAQ act like it don't want to finish this W is if something happened in the tech world, that a virus came through Microsoft and just wiped everybody's computer, some crap like that. You know what I mean? So that's why I'm comfortable with this. But learn your M's and W's, y'all. You want to know who taught me about M's and W's? Miss Shantae. You may not have felt like you weren't really teaching me, but I'm just gonna let you know, when people talk to me, I listen. I didn't give a darn about M's and W's before, but guess what? You mentioned it, and then someone else mentioned it, and then someone else mentioned it. I said, well, shoot, I guess I better start learning how to recognize these M's and W's then. You know what I mean? So you may not feel like I do a lot of talking stuff, but I take pieces of what everybody teaches me in order to do what I do, you know, and then I pass it off to y'all. It takes time to go into my head and make it work for me, you know, and then when I make it work, I make sure it's profitable. I try and make everything I do turn into money. Oh, I got another trade. Look at that. We 6 levels deep, y'all. And what time is it? It's a little bit after 11:30. Everybody going to lunch.
I say that's quick too, compared to some of the slower pairs. It may take a whole week to get the level. You may not even hit level 6 or some pairs.
Exactly.
Because I know most of mine stayed in level 4 on Alexander.
Well, the other thing is I'm pushing it. I'm pushing these levels because I'm moving every $10. If I put that up to 20, then I probably then my levels will be cut in half. Okay. I'm at $30 at 3 levels now. But the thing is, and this is what I'm continuing to still test, is I'm trying to mitigate that drawdown right now. If I increase my range to do a new level at $20, then that would just decrease my drawdown in half. Yeah. Okay, but it also may decrease it will increase the amount of time it takes for me to make the profit goal that I had. So instead of me doing the 800 in an hour, it will probably take me 2 hours to do that 800, which is fine. You know, I mean, again, that's $400 an hour. That's more than what a doctor makes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But so I'm probably going to do that tomorrow because, you know, it's Friday and people be like, oh no, Friday's washout day, Monday's washout day. I'll tell you what, I don't necessarily subscribe to that thought process, even though I know banks and stuff, everybody trying to close their ledgers and things like that. I get it. I used to do accounting too. I know what it means. However, if you watch price action, Friday could be the best day of your trading week. Really. I can tell y'all I've done very well on Friday sometimes. Not all day Friday, probably like 9, like that hour 9 to 11, same thing, but that could be your killer hour and be done. But again, I'm not normally in the markets on Friday. Y'all saw my post. I'm out the market live on Monday. I'm not trading on Friday. What for? On Friday, I'm out. Well, before the virus, I was chilling, go to the movies, do some shopping. I'm not sitting in the computer on Friday. What for? But that's the thing. I mean, people want to talk about financial freedom and stuff like that. You got to work to make that happen. But the effort that you put in there, it'll come out to you in tenfold. So put in your effort right now. Ensure that you learn these bots in and out. Make sure you pick the right assets. You know, take what I say or take what else somebody say. I don't know everything. I just know what works for me. And I'm just imparting that knowledge to everybody else. However, keep it in mind, my main goal is always to not be in the market past Monday. Point blank, period. I work 1 day a week, and the goal is to be out in 2 hours or less. Now,
and have week just to chill and be with family.
Exactly. That's it. And I had that before, but the daggone bot that I was using went out of business and stuff, lost the license. So I had to go to manually trade. So that was the other thing. I manually trade to do this stuff, right? So I'm still out on Monday. But now my bot, the way I'm using the bot is I don't want to manually trade at all now. I want the bot to trade for me. So if this bot can do what I do manually, I don't need to do nothing. Then I don't have a work week at all anymore. That's powerful, y'all. But you
That's huge.
Yeah. It takes time to get there though. Now I know people probably saying, well, I ain't got 15K. Well, I tell you what. I didn't have 15K neither when I got started. I used other people's money. Jeremy from Pipology, we all know him. He got a video on it. I used a credit card. Now you might be like, I ain't got good credit. Well, there might be another way. Other people's money though. Either the couple of ways that I've seen people do, and what I did was I took money off my credit card. I had a 10 grand on a credit card, right? Now my credit used to be like 400s for a time. So I had to go fix my credit, and then it got better, and then I was able to get a 10 grand off a card, right? Put that 10 grand in the trading. That's what I started with like a year ago, and that's what I've been living off of since, full time, right? Ooh, look at that, y'all. 15% drawdown, nasty. Cut that in half, it would be 750. But I'm just, again, this is demo, so this is just showing y'all what things can happen. But yeah, 10K off of a credit card. If you ain't got the money to put it in there, okay. I'm showing y'all settings that can generate y'all $800 in a day off of a 10K and up account. As long as you can stomach this type of drawdown. But then I'm working the settings to maybe mitigate that. So I'm trying to help everybody out too, because this will help me too. But I mean, you know, that's way. Another way that I was able to get money again to other people's money, I did a loan off of a 401k account. Here's the thing, what I have with 401ks, by the way.
Well, I was talking about that in the room before the bots first came out about taking out a personal loan.
Yeah, personal loan. Now, if you ain't got the credit, but you got a 401k right now, if you don't have a 401k and you work at a full-time job and they offer it, plus they offer benefits to contribute, I suggest you do it so you can just have extra money. That's free money they're giving you. Why would you turn it down? I don't care if you put $50 in there per paycheck. Do something, right? But the thing is over time, I know a couple of people, what I did too, is they had a 401k, which is for private industry. If you work in the government and they offer one, it's called a 403B. And government is anywhere, local, federal, or state. So teachers union, police officers, blah, blah, blah. 403B. Look it up if you don't have one. But I had like, 20, you can usually people take loans off of that to go put a down payment on their house, right? Okay. You can still take a loan out of that and go ahead and put the money into trading, and you ain't got to have no credit approval for that. I think you can only take up to half of what's in there. So if you got like 50K sitting in there and you can pull half, and I'm telling you, you only need 10 to do these settings, what you waiting for? You know what I'm saying? And you put $800 in a day. I'm not telling you to trade every day. I'm telling you to do it one day. And then what you do, take part of that to pay the loan back and then live off the rest. Or do something else, invest in something else. You know what I'm saying? That's one way to do it. Same thing, you do it off of a credit card. Same way you do it off of a title loan. Same way you do it off of a personal loan. Don't matter. If you want to do money, if you want to make money in this trading, you know it takes money. You would do whatever it takes to get the money.
That's it. Find a way.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to hustle. I'm a hustler.
That Philly nature in us, you know what I mean?
Real tough.
I've done everything. I did a title loan on my car to get some money to trade with, and what I do, just double it, pay the title loan back.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It was off my 2015 Ford Explorer. You know how much they gave me? They gave me 10 grand for that thing. That thing was like, I was like, oh, okay. I took that 10 grand, put it in there, doubled it, and I paid the title loan back. Took me like 2.5 months to do it, but I did it.
Hey, that's pretty quick according to a loan. Yeah.
And
Come on now.
And you know that
10
interest,
G's in 2.5 months.
you know?
We ain't doing that working no 9 to 5. Trust me.
No,
Oh, look.
no. Yeah,
You are
and I had
genius, Jackie. That's why you are genius.
you know what I mean? Hey,
We
sissy,
blow accounts. Hello.
it's so good to hear you, darling.
You
I'm
are
o-
okay?
Yeah, I'm
All
okay.
right then.
Yeah,
Bravo, bravo.
my brother's
Stay
actually on his.
there.
My brother's actually on his way over here, so I'm gonna be getting off in like 15 minutes. But I just wanted to drop y'all some knowledge too about, you know, the thing with the accounts and stuff like that. I mean, y'all clearly saw I'm going through FTMO. They about to give me 50K. That's 50K, y'all. What you
That's
what?
what's up.
You know what I mean? Like, I gotta pass the challenge. You know, so if I don't pass the challenge, I'm out the money for it. Do I care? No, because I got money. I could make that money up again and do the challenge again. It don't matter. But
They
the
do them
point,
challenges once a year or every quarter.
I can do that challenge as many times as I want.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Wow.
You
I need to
know,
get in
you
on that.
and if
We
you
want to
get
talk
funded,
offline on that.
yeah, I'm telling you, look, if you get funded for it, you can get funded for up to 300 grand that you could trade with them.
Wow.
300 grand. So here's the thing with that, y'all. I'm telling y'all, off of a 12 grand account, whatever, we only doing $800 in a day, right? Because remember, this 15 grand wasn't there on Monday. It was 12.5. Okay, I made 2 grand this week, y'all. Okay. So
Wow.
yeah, this started at 12.5 this week on Monday. And I'm over that. I'm actually 2,500 up.
The
Right?
question is it from you or from the bot? Because you are genius. I have to say that. I have understand it for a few times we spoke. I know you are genius.
Oh, thank you, darling. You know what? It was from me working hard trying to figure out the best settings for this bot. So it could be that. It
I
could
know
be.
that.
But that's why I'm sharing my settings with y'all so y'all can try and replicate it, you know. And I'm not worried about all of us doing the same settings and stuff, because remember I told y'all brokers hunt for y'all trades, and you see how the stop loss and the take profit is empty. So they can't sell our data and start manipulate the market to hit our stop losses and stuff and take profits because it ain't there for them to see.
I didn't
Which
see
is
it.
about
Bravo.
Veribull. Love it.
Yes, yep. What you say, sissy?
Bravo,
said,
bravo.
Oh,
Because
sorry.
I own an account on the brokers.
Oh yeah, they will blow your account, no problem. Yeah. Look, a broker
Make
is
perfect.
not a
The
broker
perfect.
ain't there to make no money for you.
Make perfect the settings.
Exactly.
And you make perfect and then show us again the perfect settings.
Oh yeah. Oh, absolutely. That's what I'm gonna try and do. I'm gonna make sure. I'm gonna see if I can get this drawdown in half and still make my money. If I could do it in 2 hours, then I think I might have found perfect settings for NASDAQ for sure.
Bravo,
But
bravo.
huh?
Bravo, bravo.
But other than that, I think that was about it, y'all. But y'all can always contact me if y'all want to learn about funded accounts and stuff. Like FTMO's one. I got one right now, but it was 15K. It's doubling tomorrow, actually, to 30K. But they only trade currency pairs. So I didn't know it at the time when I went for it. But when I found out that I can't trade oil or gold or anything on them, I can't stick with you. I need my NASDAQ, y'all. I need my S&P 500. I need that, because I'm not, the amount of effort and time that it's taken me to create these settings for NASDAQ. Why would I focus that on a currency pair where it's only going to make me a quarter of the amount of money? That makes no sense to me. My time is money, right? Time is money. My effort is worth something. I'm worth something. So if my effort is only going to be, I'm going to put 100% effort in only to get 25% back? No,
That's real talk.
no. I'm gonna put 100% effort in, and I'm gonna get 150% back. You know.
You're amazing.
So that's why when people ask me, "Do you trade currency pairs and stuff?" No, the answer is no, not no more. Before. You know.
You are a pro now. You are a pro now. Going
But-
higher level.
Exactly, but y'all can come with me. So, but definitely apply this, put it in demo. Let me know how it is. Ooh, somebody put it in the chat. You're quite welcome, y'all. I'm gonna get ready to get off. I done taught y'all to death.
Start Gearbox and tell us about Gearbox.
You know what? I think I will do Gearbox. I was gonna do it next week, but I really wanna knock this drawdown first off of this. So I'm gonna do Veribull one more week and see if I can get that drawdown down, and then I might do Gearbox the following week and start working on that, seeing if my same settings from Alexander to generate them level 5s works in Gearbox. But again, I was doing that on currency pairs. I don't care about currency pairs. I'm actually going to go ahead and use Gearbox on these indices. So here's the other thing. I'm only using Veribull because it's the only one available right now that was aside from Gearbox being launched. I plan on using this Stratamus for this.
Yes, you already know how we get there with this spread. Oh, I can't wait.
That's what that's going to be. Because guess y'all already know. It's a trending
market. Throw that thing on a trend.
Exactly.
Trend is your friend. Let's get it.
You know, so I feel like I'm not going to have this drawdown on Stratamus.
Nope.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I feel like I can have like 1, 2, 3 trades on. I don't even feel like I'm going to have multiple trades on. I don't think Stratamus is going to have price go up against you that much because it's following the trend. You know? So I need y'all to understand something before I let y'all go. I'm telling y'all I'm making $800 a day on Veribull because I'm using trending assets, because I'm using Fibonacci and all that other stuff. But Veribull is not necessarily made to trade with the trend. I'm forcing it to, kind of, right? It actually does better in sideways markets. The developer said it himself. He only put trending on there as a feature,
right?
You know, to make it a little bit more acceptable and a little bit more available for all different kinds of traders. But it is originally developed to trade a ranging market. So that's why gold probably would be better on this right now, or even oil. Okay. But I'm forcing it to trade with the trend, but I'm utilizing additional information to ensure that it does it successfully. Okay. Stratamus, I ain't got to do that.
Nope.
I'm not. So if I'm pulling $800 in a day with all this extra stuff,
man, you go have to probably throw a half a standard on that bad boy.
Exactly.
You really want to get freaky, throw a standard on there and set it and forget it. Let's get it.
You know what I'm saying? I'm done. Like, it's over in less than an hour on Stratamus. That's what I'm really waiting for. So, you know, if there's anybody on the call and y'all haven't gotten a license or anything like that yet, or you haven't done the trial, you know, I personally, depending on the type of trader you are, I would say Stratamus. Just wait for Stratamus and then come for that, you know, because I'm gonna be real with y'all. We trying to be transparent here. This is the thing. I ain't trying to recruit y'all or nothing like that. I'm not trying to sell y'all nothing. I'm trying to tell y'all what's gonna work best. I feel like if you're a trend trader, which is what I am, momentum trader, you need to get an EA that does that. Stratamus does that. Now I have not traded Stratamus yet. I don't even have access to it. I was supposed to be in a test group for it. Hopefully I might be able to get early access. If I do, rest assured I'll let y'all know. Okay? But that's what I think. And I think that's good for beginners. Okay? Because the whole thing is when you first learn trading, you're supposed to follow the trend. The trend is your friend. Follow the money. The banks are forming the trend, y'all. That's where you make your money. So it's good for beginner traders as well. But again, the balance is the thing. So if the balance of the trading account is preventing you, because I think Stratimus, he even said it needs to be 1K and above, then you need to go maybe Gearbox, because Gearbox can go down to 250. Granted though, like I said, you got to look at Gearbox and see how many trades does it open in a week, and then how long does it take for those trades to go into profit. Gearbox could be a great EA for those of you who want to be conservative traders, where you're very concerned about drawdown and not as concerned about profit. Because sometimes people come in here into trading and all they're trying to do is just compound their accounts.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, because you know you're not going to get 1% a week on your savings account in any bank, even the online ones. Maybe you might get 3%, but that's for a year, not a week, right? So some people come in and that's the kind of thing they want to do. That's great. If you're coming in here trading and you're looking to replace your income, it ain't gonna happen off of no $250 account.
Hell to the no.
It ain't even gonna happen off of $500 with an EA. I'm telling y'all, with an EA, no. 1K and above, even with 1K, you gotta be like, no, honestly, it's not gonna replace your income yet. Okay, you see what I'm talking about? I'm talking about 12K and above can replace your income. You gotta get there though. But you got to invest in order to get there. If you don't have the money right now, you have no way to do it, then you got to build it. That's the other thing. You got
tax return money. Better use that tax return.
Yep, tax returns coming up, y'all.
Washing machines and them TVs. You better get yourself a biggity bot.
Also, manually trading. Now they got the bag indicator that's supposed to be coming out soon. That's that MT4 indicator I've been telling y'all about, and I've been real hype about it. Yeah. Okay, I'm telling y'all right now, if y'all not manual traders, you will be after that. You will be after that. There is no reason why when I do my Zoom that none of y'all could make money off of that thing, for sure. And I'm talking about, I'm going to be doing my Zooms, we starting with $100. I'm going to show y'all $100.
Okay.
And utilize.
I will cry.
Yep, sissy, $100. And you're going to utilize the Pipology compound plan. Okay?
Let's go.
Oh yeah,
Compound plan.
yeah.
We're going to show you how you take a $100 account and within 10 months, I said within 10 months, that means in month 10.
Say it for the people in the back.
Say it for the people in the back, Jack.
10 months. In month 10, you should be making a minimum of $9,000 a month. Manually. Manually. I'm telling y'all manually in your own account. Okay? Now, the only reason why I'm halfway there in my manual account. I'm going to just tell you, I don't even use my own accounts anymore to trade. I'm using funded accounts. What am I going to spend my own money for? I use funded accounts, take the profit from the funded accounts and go invest in something else, in REITs and things like that. Okay, in real estate. My plan is to own an
on fire.
You know what I mean? But if you don't have the ability right now to get a funded account, or you're a brand new trader, you don't know what you're doing or nothing like that, let's utilize this bag indicator when it come out. Okay, so it's manual trading. Get the alert. I'm telling you, bounce, arrow, take the trade. That's all you need to do.
That's it.
That's all you need to do. And then make your money, compound your plan. So yeah, if you're working a full-time job, that's okay. You can trade in any session in this thing. I'm telling y'all. There should be no reason why, if y'all gonna be down with me with this trading and we trying to get this money, right? There should be no reason why not one of y'all come out of that Zoom session not catching pips.
Real talk.
And following that plan. And you must follow the plan. You must follow the risk management, trading, compound plan. You don't follow it, you ain't making that money. You want to go outside of it, you're going to blow your account. Because you could be on a roll. I've seen it. People will be like, oh man, I made 10 trades in a row. Okay, let me throw a standard on there. The day you put that standard on there is your account blown.
You're dead.
You know what I mean? So I'm gonna get off of this call here and let y'all go, because it's been a minute and I'm preaching and I'm sorry about that, but I get hype about it. But
Hey,
I love it when I
Yes,
talk about
Father.
trading, y'all. But I want us all to succeed. But if I'm serious about my money, I don't play no games in these markets. I'm dead serious about my money. Y'all want to get on that level, y'all need to be serious about it too. I ain't playing no games. We all need to be, you need to be on point with your stuff. You need to do your research. You need to look at your charts, all of that. And if you don't want to, that's fine. But your effort will determine your income. Just letting y'all know. Is there any questions before I let us all go? You can unmute your mic if you have a question.
You apply the
just gonna
Fibonacci only on the daily.
What you say, sissy?
You apply your Fibonacci only on the daily.
Yep, absolutely. Only on the daily. That's what it looks like. Yeah, only on the daily.
The bot, you mean, not in the manual trading?
Oh, in the bot, you know what, with Veribull, it doesn't matter the time frame.
Yeah.
So you can have it on anything. The key with Veribull is, I just figured this out today. The trend that the bot is talking about is based off weekly time frame, just to determine the trend. And then it just goes ahead and trades. So even if you put it on the 1 minute, you're gonna get the same signal to do a buy, whether the 1 minute is in a downtrend or not, because it's based off of the weekly. So it doesn't matter what time frame you put the bot on. That's why it don't matter. He's already configured it in the background. He might not tell y'all that though. I figured it out. But
Genius.
that's all. But that's where that is. But I trade off the daily. Y'all don't trade off the daily, man. Y'all got it manually. It's something else for y'all, for real. This is just my manual account, but that's because it's the rest of the day and I had such small lights and I wasn't paying attention because I was on the phone with y'all. But anyway, so other than that, Shantae, did you have a question, darling?
Yeah, I was just gonna let you know that I'm gonna go ahead and try your the settings on the US 500 and see how I do. Cause right now it jumped from just the other day from just putting it on there and changing it to the setting the first time. It went from 70, like I told you the other day, 74, and now right now it's like, shoot, it's up $267.
There you go.
So I'm gonna try the settings that you had today on that one and see how I do. So I can let you know what it do on that one. So I'm so excited. I'm so happy that you know how to do this stuff. Like, this is beyond crazy, but thank you for real.
You're welcome,
Thank you
darling.
very much, Jackie. Thank you very much.
All
you
right.
took a Skoda to a BMW and made it to a BMW.
Oh man, you know what? I do like Beamers. I do, but I have now since y'all gonna laugh at me. I love me Ford. I love me a Ford truck. You know, people laugh at me all the time. They were like, I adore a big giant not a giant, but I love an F-150 or F-250 or F-350. I love pickup trucks for some reason. I don't know why, but that's just my thing. So my husband said to me, he was like, well, when the kids get older, we can go get a Beamer. I'm like, what for? I can go get me a nice big old 350.
I have a pickup Ford Mazda B50 because I'm a farmer.
Oh, see.
If you come to Greece,
yeah. Oh, sissy,
I'll take you a ride with it.
When I'm gonna go to Greece. We're gonna talk, and you're gonna tell me where you at, and we are going to meet. Okay?
Oh yes.
And I'll bring
Let's
my little.
skip this fucking pandemic first, and then yes.
Absolutely. All right, y'all. I'm gonna let y'all go because I feel like my brother's gonna be coming here soon.
Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you very
All
much.
right,
Where will you upload this video? To your channel?
Yeah, I'm gonna put it on my channel, but I'll post the video to y'all in the group chats too. I'll post it everywhere. Is that okay with y'all?
it's great. Thank you.
All right, cool.
Thank you very much, baby.
No problem. Y'all
Bye-bye.
y'all
Have a
take
nice
care.
day.
Stay
Thank
safe.
you.
Bye.
Thank you. Thank you. Bye. Bye. You too.